Today we're going to talk about Uber, and basically why I'm buying Uber. I didn't recommend at the IPO. I think there was too much hype. Now the hype is kind of slowing off, and the stocks kind of went flat. It sold off a little bit. I wish I would have got in then. I was hoping for that, a little pullback. That's what happens when it just gets overhyped. There's only so many people saying to buy it, and then it gets over. I thought it would maybe jump up and then get crushed, but this is why I'm buying Uber. Basically, I'm just going to get right into it. Basically, the reason I'm buying it is this is kind of my investment strategy. Uber is it's a leader in a growing industry, basically with ride sharing and with Uber Eats and all that stuff, and kind of in a gig economy, or so essentially people are getting jobs for Uber and all this. So essentially, it has basically all that growing industries. I mean, ride sharing is all that. People are not buying cars as much. People are just getting a ride from Uber, and then they make it efficient. They do this, and then the Uber Eats and all that. So essentially, you have it's basically all that, and it's basically the top person. So essentially, that's really my investment strategy. I always look for the industry leader in a growing industry, and I buy that company. I don't really look at the valuations per se, 100%. I don't believe Uber is really that unrealistically overvalued. I mean, revenue is sitting around, I think, around 11 billion. So, I think, and the company's worth 100 and, I think it's 60, 70 billion. So essentially, I mean, it's only 6 times revenue. So that's really not, it's pretty fair, valuation. I mean, I've seen a lot of companies make a lot less and worth a lot more. So essentially, I mean, really, it's kind of realistic. Hell, they I think they were saying it was a $90 billion company at first, and they said the stock price at 120, and then they kind of negotiated down. But, I think this is a good opportunity, to get in on it. I'm not saying all of it. I mean, maybe 2% of your total portfolio if you could manage that. Because, but this is really, if I, just say my investment strategy in basically one company, it'd be this company, you know what I mean? Or MasterCard or anything like that. I mean, this is my investment strategy. And it works well. I mean, that's why I could pick, Shopify. I mean, that was an emerging market, and that company, went up over 4 or 5 times. Oh, well, I think it's sitting on about 4 times. So essentially, that's pretty good. So essentially, I mean, you're not going to get some, and it's grown revenues around over 20%. So essentially, it's a fast grower in emerging markets. So that's why I'm giving saying to buy. I'm not going to go with Lyft because it's not really the leader, and I always focus on the leader of the industry and just buy them companies. So essentially, that's basically why I'm buying Uber. I like to see maybe your thoughts and your opinions down in the comments, or anything. I'm not going to put a whole lot in it. It might go down a little bit, then I just buy more. But I believe this could easily be a $100 billion company, and so essentially that'd be at least 30-40% gain, maybe $120 billion company. So I mean, maybe not. I mean, maybe not this year, but going forward, I think this is a great play. So essentially, that's about it for this video. I made it real quick, because there's really not a whole lot to say. I keep posted if anything changes, but this is I'm saying I'm buying it, and and that's about it. And thank you for watching. Thank you.